I know some people like to go to Cedar Point, but I like to go to this place. And I welcome you back to meet our next guest. He's brought along everything you need for your kitchen. His name is Gustavo Clark, and he's from Costco in Mayfield Heights.
Yes,
How you
sir.
doing, man?
I'm doing great.
So nobody calls you Gustavo, do they?
Not really.
They call you Gus.
Gus is more powerful,
That's
I guess.
right. Costco Gus. And I got to tell you something, a lot of great stuff there. When you go to Costco, things are always changed. You guys
Absolutely.
move it around, so every time you go there, it's a new experience, and now we're experiencing kitchens.
It's that treasure hunt environment that we like to encourage.
Treasure.
Keep looking.
Treasure hunting. I end up with stuff I never thought I wanted to buy, and I love the stuff when I get it. Let's start with the stainless steel kit out there, because a lot of people want to buy stainless steel pots and pans, but they cost a fortune.
They do. That is our Kirkland Signature set. Kirkland Signature is our private label for Costco. You can get a 13-piece set, stainless steel, for about $175 at Costco.
So you get everything you see there for $179, and there's some lids for some stuff that I think we moved out of the way so you could see in the pans.
Correct.
And the cool thing about it is that frying pan, it's got real weight. I mean, we're not
Yes.
talking about like thinned up cookware. I mean, this is really good stuff.
They're riveted. High quality is what we definitely strive for. Right in front there, we have our Pro line, which is from Tramontina. You know, we have a lot of restaurants here in Cleveland, and you know, we like to encourage our chefs to come visit with us as well and get some quality cookware. For
Yeah,
their,
you know, you
for
see
their
that big
meals.
stock pot there. It's something you don't use all the time, but we got clam bake season coming right now. You can buy a
Yes.
big stock pot like that. How much for a stock pot?
About $40 that
About
size.
$40. So I mean, that is really a cool thing. If you wanted to rent it, it'd probably cost you 10.
Yeah.
And you talked about the Pro line stuff. So we got the knives and the cutting boards, and that's the same stuff the chefs use.
Correct. That is the chef standard line that we have at Costco right now.
Yeah, and the one thing I like about those chef's knives, you can resharpen them all the time, and they're in great shape. And tongs. A lot of home chefs don't have tongs at home. You can buy that set of tongs there, 3 tongs, 4
About
tongs.
$5.
About $5.
Can't beat it. Can't
now,
beat the price.
Now, if that sounds too cheap, you want to buy something that's really expensive. Why don't we just jump past the Peppermill right to the KitchenAid? I mean, not the KitchenAid, but the Vitamix.
The Vitamix. The Vitamix, great local Cleveland item, made right here in Cleveland. You can get that Vitamix for about $400 at Costco.
And that's probably the only one you'll ever buy. You'll never need a blender. You can use it as a food processor.
Food processor, it makes peanut butter. I guess you can make flour. There's a lot of different things you can make with that Vitamix.
And when you go to Costco, you can sort of hang around the Vitamix guy, because you can sit there and sample all the great stuff.
All the great stuff that he's baking for you.
I went past the Peppermill because I wanted to get to the Vitamix, but a Peppermill is like, it's a must in the
It's
kitchen.
essential. A lot of great cooking, like I said, that comes out of Cleveland. And I watch a lot of cooking shows. They always say you need salt and pepper. So what great way than a 9.5-inch pepper mill and salt mill at your home.
Yeah, that is terrific. My kid went to college, and he just had to take the slow cooker. And now I need another one. So what's it going to cost me to buy another one?
You're going to spend about $40 on that crock pot, and you also get the little dipper to go with it. So.
Yeah, the little dipper I don't use that much. It's one of those items like I put it in the cabinet, and,
Okay.
I think of it once in a while when the kids want that hot cheesy salsa.
Absolutely, for the dips, absolutely.
Yeah, it really works great for that. But for $40 a crock pot, you use it like, I mean, it never breaks. It keeps on going.
And with the cold weather coming to us, it's a great way to have a nice cooked meal once you get home from work. You can cook all day.
I remember my aunts and uncles and my grandparents all had an item that looked like this.
Yes.
And what is it? What do you do with it?
This is our Oster 20-quart roaster.
So what kind of stuff do
You
put
can
in
put
there?
turkey in there. You put chickens. You can put hens.
So you can
a
put
lot
like
of great items.
You
You
could
can
probably
drop
put
in there
3 or 4 chickens in there, and you could roast them.
and have them ready to go for you.
Could you also make like a big stew or
Absolutely.
chili in here or something
Absolutely. A lot of great things can come out of that contraption, I'm sure.
like that? So if I made a big chili or stew, what would I put it in when I serve it?
Well, we've got these great soup bowls that you can start off with. We've got a different variety. These are a little bit smaller, maybe for a clam chowder or, you know, a little personal chili.
You know, these are the things you don't use every day, but when all of a sudden you have a bunch of people over, like for a football game or something like that, this is what you need, because you want that big bowl of chili.
Great for
You want to be able
serving.
to walk it around
Yep.
up to the
You
TV.
won't drop it all over your house.
Throw it at the TV when you don't like a play, right?
Absolutely,
Brown
absolutely.
stuff on you.
And we've got these larger soup bowls. We call these our over and back bowls.
You know what
And
these
those
are great for
set
too? Like if you make like big colorful salad and you want to put like a chicken breast on top of it. I mean,
There you go.
there you got something it's a nice size. So
Very
I mean,
deep,
you're not
very deep
trying to
bowl
put
there.
it on like a salad plate or something like
Right.
this. And you can walk that around the house without spilling all over the place too.
Absolutely.
I'm digging
Absolutely.
that. How about a big cup of coffee?
We got our great coffee mugs over here as well. Nice variety of those. And one of my favorite items right now for the season is our growler. You can take that to some of the microbreweries. They'll fill that up for you. Stays cold and keeps beverages cold and hot.
So you could take this like, you can't smuggle this into Blossom though.
You can't take that to Blossom.
No, you can't take it to the stadium though.
No, I don't think they encourage that.
But you could take it to your friend's house.
You could take it to your friend's
and
house.
he better have these bowls filled with chili and this filled with salad with nice chicken breast in it.
Absolutely.
Gustavo, Gus.
Thank you for having us.
Costco. He's at the
Appreciate
Mayfield
it.
one. There's another one on the west side.
We do. We've got Avon, Strongsville, and we've got next summer Boston Heights.
Yeah. Get a membership. It's a lot of fun. And if you like looking for stuff that you don't think you need, but you got to have it once you see it,
Costco.
that's the place. Up next, do you guys have any yogurt makers?
We do have yogurt makers.
And a recipe coming up right after the break.